So yeah, and part of the whole algorithm is that we know that, we'll use small numbers, 25 people voted today for peas and carrots from this place. And the database had to know that only 25 people said that they were going to do it so that the numbers matched. So there wasn't a percent error for things to red flag, right? So that's why that statistical probability of enough to say I want everything, but not enough to require an audit.
Right. Yeah. That was the other part of it. It the algorithm had the if then, but it also had other quantifiers on it, so it wouldn't oversaturate the market.
Correct. Now, we'll use some of the words that Spaceman said. He used the phrase, how did he say it? Real-time delta vote metrics. Now, anybody who knows Greek or has taken a math class or anything knows that delta means change.
Yep.
So it's right in your face. Just makes it loud and clear, right? This explains how he knew hours before. This explains why he was still anxiously checking until a certain point. Because that certain point would trigger, and he would see it drop or not drop. And he would know whether to shit or just be like, we're good. You think about how your brain works. Like, I'm waiting till 10 o'clock, or I'm waiting till a specific number. I'm waiting till my bank account hits, $500, and $500 hits, and you're good. It's just that instant relief. I'm good. I'm going home. Because you've been anxious all day, you didn't know if your plan was going to work, right? So the only way to find out any of this is hand count, like we've all kind of been talking about the whole day, or the whole time. So
for like years, I feel like I've been talking about and recounts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there was a couple methods that was assumed at one point. The stored and dropped, the switched, and then the shadow. So, like, the stored and dropped would just be kind of like they had a hidden one and they just kind of stored and dropped it. This one was kind of like already planned throughout, using all of the data they already had. They could have already assumed you and I would say peas and our neighbors would say carrots, and just threw those in just to make sure things looked close to accurate. So there's one of two ways that it could have happened. It could have been pre-made out for the entirety of everything. So it goes back to everyone keeps saying that everything about what we do is clean, and it can't be done, and it can't be sawed from the machine standpoint, and to this point you're right, but from the ENR system forward, everything else is virtual based.
Yep.
So that's kind of where all that stuff, but there are certain things that kind of pushes more towards one or the other, but like there are definitely gaps that are the exact same numbers in different places, which makes you feel that there's already a database that was chosen from, and that was one of the databases that we accidentally found using the fact checker.